It's Friday, and we are back on the Midnightman with Jaden Zander. 2 more stories for your entertainment, pleasure tonight. So sit back, close your eyes, and enjoy the stories for tonight.
Well, very good evening and welcome to my channel. I'm Jaden, and well, we are at episode 5 of season 1. What do you know? Halfway through. Well, for the past few weeks, I have been telling you stories which happen in the East, but this time round, I will be bringing you guys up to the North. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's move on to the first story. Well, the first story happened when I was working at one of the checkpoints right here in Singapore. And this particular incident happened when I was performing the night shift. So, as per normal, we started our shift at about 7:30 p.m. and we work all the way till our rest hour, which was detailed by our team leader. And on this particular night, my rest hour was scheduled at 2 a.m. in the morning. So. Yep, so from 7:30 all the way to about 1:30, I was working at the checkpoints. And come 2 a.m., it is my rest time. So I made my way from my work location, and it took me about 5 minutes to walk over to my main building, where our restrooms are located at. So for this particular restroom, you have to actually go up to take the lift up to our restroom. So while I was resting, I felt the urge to use the toilet, and there's this particular toilet in the other block actually. So what we have to do is actually we have to go down the lift again from our locker room, go down the lift, walk across, and go up to this third level. If I'm not mistaken, it's the third level. It is a shared toilet actually by another department. So for this particular toilet, nobody really liked to visit the toilet because it's quiet. It's very, very quiet actually, especially at night. Imagine daytime it is already quiet. What about at night? Worse. So myself and a few of my colleagues, we like to use this toilet because it's clean. And well, it's clean maybe because not many people use it. So yeah, so I made my way down from my locker room to this toilet. So I waited for the lift to go up to level 3. So once the lift arrived, I went into the lift and pressed level 3, waited for the lift to go up. Once I reached level 3, it was quiet. It was dead quiet, even though it's like about 2 plus in the morning, 3. So I immediately walked to the toilet, and the feeling was not normal. For that particular night, it gave me kind of an eerie feeling walking from the lift to the toilet. But since I'm there, I still need to use the toilet anyway. So I went into the toilet, and there are 2 cubicles in the toilet. So I used the one on my left. So I went inside. did what I wanted to do. But after a while, I heard someone came into the toilet. Someone pushed open the door and walked over to the cubicle next to me. Okay, so I thought that, maybe one of the staff came up and used the toilet also. So yeah, so I ignored. Nothing else happened because I heard. So I thought, okay, somebody's beside me. So yeah. So I just continued on, and after a while, I finished. I cleaned myself up, and I went out the toilet to the sink to wash my hands. So while washing my hands, I was looking at the mirror, and I find it a bit weird because ever since I heard this person coming into the toilet, I heard nothing else. So I was looking at the door, the cubicle door next to mine, and I saw that whenever you lock the door, it will indicate red to signify that there's someone inside using the cubicle. So I thought, hey, the indicator was green. So I said, how come this person never locked the door? So after washing my hands, I slowly walked over to the toilet, to the cubicle, and I slowly pushed open because I heard nothing. So I slowly pushed it open, and to my surprise, there was no one inside. I was like, huh? I thought I heard someone coming in and using the toilet and closing the door, using the cubicle next to mine. But there was no one, and I did not hear anyone coming out from that cubicle to wash his or her to wash his hands and to leave the toilet. So who could it be? So I did not wait long. I made my way out of the toilet. I have to walk to the lift, and imagine, because I have to wait for the lift to come up, and I had this feeling that someone was looking at me, was really looking at me. So I did not look around. I faced the toilet. I faced the lift door until the lift came. I went down and immediately went up to my restroom, to my locker room, to have my rest. And till today, I've not told anyone about this story, about what happened to me. So this is the first time the story is out, and I hope you enjoy that story of mine. So that is story number 1 for you. I hope it's scary enough. Well, it was for me. I guess I experienced it myself. Well, for story 2, this story also happened at the same place. Same place, meaning this time around it happened at my locker room. Okay, and this locker room, there's 2 parts to it. Okay, there's 2 parts to it. One is the locker room, and the next room is actually our restroom. And in this particular restroom, there are like 3, if I'm not mistaken, if I don't remember wrong, there are about 3 single beds and 1 double bed. Okay, and I will always sleep on this particular single bed with my back facing the wall. So from where I am, I can actually see the double bed. Okay, my view is the double bed, and on this particular night, I went up to rest. Okay, and again, not many people will go up to this restroom to have their rest, because most of them will have their rest at level 1, in where our main office is at. So I went up and I took off my boots and lay on the bed. And across me is, like what I've said earlier, across me is this double bed. And on this double bed, there are about 3 pillows. Okay, so I, as per normal, I tried to put myself to sleep. Again, that particular night, it is kind of eerie actually, and that particular locker room and that particular restroom, there are stories attached to them. So so not many people would like to rest there, except for me and a few others. So on that particular, I was alone in that room, and I tried putting myself to sleep, but I can't. I felt as if like somebody is in the room with me, okay, but somebody that I can't see. So so I close my eyes, try to get to sleep. I can't. But suddenly I felt weird, and I felt weird that I have to open my eyes, and I did. But once I opened my eyes, what I saw was there's these 3 pillows on this double deck bed, and what I saw was that one of the pillow moved from one end of the bed to the other end of the bed. And mind you, there are nobody else in that room except for me. That freaked me out. I quickly put on my boots, and without waiting anymore, I went down to join my other colleagues in the office to have my rest. And as you can imagine, I did not have a good rest. And I did, for that particular incident, I did I did tell a few people, but this is the first time I'm telling all of you what I experienced in that particular restroom at my workplace up in the north. Well, I do hope you enjoy the 2 stories. And do subscribe, share, like, comment, and press the bell so that you will get notification should I update more in future. Till then, I'll see you soon.
And those are the 2 stories for tonight. I do hope you enjoy listening to those 2 stories. And do remember to tune in next week for episode 6, right here on The Midnight Man with Jaden Zander. Till then, I'm Ghost.